Now, ABC 22 News begins with your forecast first.
Good evening. After another dreary day, the light at the end of the tunnel is arriving right now. Look at this clearing taking place across northern New York. Plattsburgh now involved in the sunshine. This line of clearing will be moving down to the southeast tonight. Where the sun is out, it's mild, 50s and even low 60s. Still very chilly though and raw in the 40s around much of Vermont. It will be a cold night ahead with some frost and fog. We'll talk about it coming up on ABC 22 News at 6:30.
What a Memorial Day weekend, the snow, the rain, and strong winds. Let's bring in ABC 22 meteorologist Michael Page. And Michael, thankfully it's a 3-day weekend because you are finally redeeming yourself after some pretty horrible days.
Finally, it's been a rough couple of days around here. Rain, snow, you name it, we've gotten it. But now we're finally putting that behind us and we're moving on. But let's talk about that snow first of all as we go over to our graphics here. St. Johnsbury last night just picked up a 1/10 of an inch of snow. That's now the latest snow ever recorded there. Breaks the old record dating back to 1912. So this was pretty unusual stuff. And look how much fell in the highest elevations. 34 inches at Whiteface, and even some of the elevations here in Vermont picking up a good 2 to 6 inches of snow. New Hampshire coming in with around 2 inches as well. Most of these places over about 1,500 feet in elevation. These are the pictures from Whiteface. Certainly was a rough road this weekend. I don't know if it's picnic weather, but they were giving it a shot with all the snow. And again, even here in Vermont, the snow was pretty impressive too. Hopefully we'll get the patios cleaned off for some Memorial Day barbecues over the next couple of hours. Rain totals also very impressive over the last week. Burlington over 7 inches of rain. That's well beyond what we see in a typical month. And you see everyone in Vermont, New Hampshire, and New York picking up at least 3 to 5 inches over the past couple of days. But we're still watching a couple of flooding areas in the Northeast Kingdom. That will be a concern, but again, this is minor flooding, and I think most places will see rivers receding as we go through tomorrow. More on a sunny Memorial Day forecast coming up. A big holiday ahead, and the weather is looking much nicer. Details on your holiday forecast and when we get back into the 80s coming up in weather.
Now, your Sky Tracker forecast with meteorologist Michael Page.
Finally seeing some improvements out there tonight as this big area of low pressure spinning over us brings those showers away and finally brings the sunshine back. So the sun is shining now across portions of northern New York, and that will be moving towards the lake as we get through the next couple of hours. Now going through tonight, those clearing skies will result in cooler temperatures. For that reason, frost advisories are in effect for southern Vermont, also portions of Essex County and Franklin County in New York, and then New Hampshire as well. So tender vegetation in these areas, you may want to protect it as we go through tonight because temperatures will be falling down well into the 30s. Some patchy fog developing as well in addition to that frost, but skies will begin to clear and continue to clear right through the overnight hours. And notice behind this area of low pressure scooting away, we get into an area of high pressure with lots of sunshine. So that's what we're looking at for the next couple of days. Even farther back to the west, you notice this band of clouds and showers. The only reason I show you that, it marks some much warmer conditions. Look how much warmer, in fact, the 80s. This is what's going to make a run at us as we go through the week, and by the end of the week, I do in fact think we will be in the 80s. So here's the sunshine early Monday morning. Let's take you through time now on Future Tracker. And look at that, it stays pretty bright right through the day. Now there may be a few clouds here or there decorating the sky, but nothing scary. But I think the sunshine sticks around right through Tuesday as well. This is Tuesday morning, and here's your Monday forecast with the sunshine. Temperatures in the 60s, so still cooler than where we should be for this time of year, but compared to what it's been like, we'll take the sun, and even still a little bit breezy out of the west-northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour or so. But let's take you through the holiday step by step now. Sunshine in the morning, still cool, temperatures in the 40s. A few fair weather clouds possibly around midday, temperatures closer to 60 degrees. But by afternoon, this is when I think we're pretty much averaging out in the middle 60s. So really nice weather if you have some barbecues planned. We need to make up for the lost time on this weekend. So Monday will be extra valuable with that sunshine. And notice the sunshine carries right over into Tuesday as well. Middle 70s, so I think warming up quite nicely. Wednesday, here comes that shower chance as warmer air begins to nose in. That really does mark the arrival of some summery weather, a little bit humid by Thursday. 80s and potentially well into the 80s by the end of the week and into next weekend. But keep in mind, we also may have a couple of scattered showers and storms. So we'll keep a close eye on that as we get closer.
And you promise, Michael, it is safe to turn off the heater, put away the hats and gloves?
After tonight, you may need the heater tonight, but then we get warmer going forward.
Okay, thanks, Michael. A look at sports on this Sunday night right after this.
ABC 22 News is your voice at 6:30.
One last look at the forecast, and if you've been itching to get the grill out this weekend, maybe tonight you could do it, though I would stand maybe a little bit closer just to keep warm.
I was going to say, it's a little chilly tonight, but
Warm
tomorrow.
the hands and the burgers.
Yeah,
so.
tomorrow I think it turns out to be a nice day. Still a little bit on the cool side.
Lucky
Temperatures
for people
in the
that
60s.
have the day off.
It is, yeah, like myself perhaps.
You saved the nice weather for yourself.
Of course, I'm selfish. 60s on Monday, so a little cooler than average, but if you are waiting for summertime warmth, you don't have to wait long. I think we're well into the 80s by the end of the week, a little bit of humidity as well, so maybe savor these 60s while we have them before it gets too hot and humid.
From snow to 80s.
Yeah.
It is going to feel like a heat wave by the end of this week.
It's a beautiful transition of everything New England.
Okay, thanks, Michael. Thanks for joining us here at 6:30 on ABC 22. Hope to see you at 11. Until then, enjoy the rest of the night.